Welcome back to 6 News at 6. It is time to take a look at your weather, and that rainy period, of course, has started to move on for us, at least for a couple of days. And like I said earlier, hopefully the clear weather can help with the recovery efforts. And again, we can just see some of this kind of start to calm down, at least for a few days, because then if we get a little bit more rain for the weekend, at least we will have seen something kind of settle in and the rivers kind of settle down as well. Now we're going to start taking a look at some of the effects of what has happened in terms of the numbers here. The first one and the most obvious one is the fact that we're now 4 inches above where we're supposed to be in terms of rainfall for this time of the year. So we went from a basically half an inch deficit to a 4-inch surplus in the matter of just 1 week. So what about for the summer months? What about for July? Well, in a typical July, we get about 1.82. Our wettest July, 8.95, 1902. I showed you that the other day. What happened yesterday, though, we got another 1.8 inches at Waco Regional Airport just yesterday. We got our July's rainfall in 1 day yesterday. That brought us up over 5 inches. And so as of now, just the other day, we were talking about the 27th wettest July on record. It's now up to the 9th wettest July on record for Central Texas. And of course, we've been monitoring drought status every Thursday for the past very long time. And this is where we were last Thursday. We were still seeing drought down in the hill country. And just to give you some idea of how much rain fell, again, it takes a lot of rain to alleviate a drought. Take a look at this week, right? It's all gone. And that's not absolutely not the way we wanted to see this drought get alleviated, but that is one of the effects of all the rain that we got. Seeing everything kind of come down in just 1 week, that is pretty incredible in terms of the amount of water that would have had to have fallen to make that happen. In terms of where we are now, clear skies across Central Texas, just some fair weather cumulus clouds. And across the state of Texas, same story basically. We're seeing just a few onshore storms down near Houston, down towards Austin County there as well. But other than that, not a lot going on. Some of these may spill up into the Brazos Valley, but it's going to be very isolated, very hit or miss. And by the time the sun goes down, it's going to be gone anyway. So again, we're looking at pretty clear conditions out there today. Clear conditions really for tomorrow as well. As we head into your Friday, I'm not expecting to see a whole lot of activity. Again, much like we're seeing today, we might see a couple of storms down to our south, may spill into the I-45 corridor very briefly, but other than that, I'm not expecting much for your Friday. Saturday, on the other hand, again, those onshore storms moving a little bit further north, combine that with a frontal boundary off to the north, and that will induce a few showers, thunderstorms for us on Saturday, potentially on Sunday as well. So we're going to have a couple of days where we could see that wet weather return, and maybe even into the beginning of next week. We're keeping an eye on that. Better chances for the weekend than, say, Monday or Tuesday, but we'll keep an eye on all that, of course, as we head into the new work week as well. And then we'll also see maybe some dry conditions coming back by the end of the night. We're just kind of in an up and down pattern right now. That's all there is to it. As far as tonight goes, 73 to 75 by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Again, 90s back on tap for tomorrow. And again, we're going to see those temperatures kind of increase on days when we don't see rain, and on days when we do see rain, like the weekend. Take a look here. Saturday, Sunday, we see that little bit of a dip again, back into the lower 90s. And then as we head into next week, back into the lower middle 90s as we head through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And again, it's the heat index values we're going to have to watch out for, because when temperatures are in those lower to middle 90s and we're still seeing those southeast winds really in full force, we're going to be feeling like we're in the lower 100s as we head basically through the next week. And again, like I said, we'll start to see those temperatures get a little bit closer to normal as we head towards the end of the week. Remember to keep up with your whole forecast anytime you need it. You can download our 6 Plus app. It's free. It's on your smart TV.